Hey everyone, welcome back to Sweet Yellow House. It's time for our Throwback Thursday video with a bonus at the end. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It really helps me out. And go and take a peek at my other channel. I will link that below. I have many of these projects on sale at my website, so go take a look. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. So I purchased this tin canister from Hobby Lobby. Right now, again, they're having a lot of their stuff is like 75% off or ridiculousness. So I got that canister for $4.49. I'm grabbing my DIY vintage linen and I'm going to paint just one side, the front of this canister, just the front. I'm not doing the whole thing. I did 2 coats, drying each coat with my heat gun, and then I'm gonna seal that with Big Top. I dry the Big Top with my heat gun as well. And then I head over to Graphics Fairy, and then I remember that I actually had an extra copy. You've seen this owl picture before. I used it on one of my photos from a couple of videos back. I really love it. It's just such a rich picture. The color on it is amazing, and I just loved it so much, so I wanted to try it on this. But I got the picture, I put it down with some liquid patina, I let that dry, and then I sanded off the edges. That's the first time I ever did that. I was quite nervous. So now I'm coating the top of this with the liquid patina again, and I've figured out that if I actually get some wax paper and push that down, that I'm able to kind of rub it down really well and it sticks in place. So this method is working for me. And then once that's dry, I grab my Mod Podge in the gloss, and I'm doing 2 heavy coats over that and letting that dry in between coats. I grab a Sharpie, and I'm just actually going around the edges of that so it looks finished. And then I'm sealing the top of that because that wood just looked a little bit too dry for me, and I wanted to give it a little bit, you know, a little bit of a sheen so that it looked finished. And that's how this turned out. I really love this, I think, because I love the picture so much. I hope you all enjoyed that project. I love that one a lot. And now let's move on to our bonus project. Oval frames with some fairy prints. I got the prints off of Graphic Fairy. So I'm just going to start off by removing the backing. These frames are really, really old. Just even trying to get the backing off, it was almost like it didn't want to come off, but at the same time, when I was touching it, it would just kind of disintegrate in my hand. So it was kind of weird of being kind of trying to be rough with it to get it off, but trying to be delicate so it just didn't all crumble in my hand. So I just grabbed a scraper and was scraping a lot of that loose paper off the back. So that's what you see there. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in and just kind of clean these up with some orange cleaner and get a lot of that dust out of the decoration, you know, the raised pieces there. So and then I'm gonna grab this antiquing wax, and there are some like little chips and stuff there that I was trying to cover up, so that's why I have the Q-tip, and I'm just covering those little nicks and scratches and breaks. I did do some repairs. I have two of these frames, and I did have to do a lot of repair with them because they were kind of crumbling. So I grabbed my gilding wax and I just went around that inner edge there with it. See, you can see a piece just broke off right there. So I grabbed my Titebond glue, wood glue, and I just glued that back on. These are wood, they're very beautiful, but they, like I said, they are really old, and so they're just crumbling in some places, but they're still beautiful, even though, I mean, and they were able to be fixed, so that was good. So I'm just highlighting all of the raised areas on these frames with my finger and a little brush to kind of get in there. And then I have this, it's a watercolor canvas. So this is the print that I printed off of Graphic Fairy. I am going to go in with this matte Mod Podge. I will say right now, I am not the best decoupaging person. I have not mastered this yet. I, for some reason, always get crazy bubbles no matter how many different ways I put it down. So I did lay that down. I kind of rolled over it and then I, let it sit. So I went over the top with another layer of that flat just to kind of seal it in. But then after that was dry, I took the Mod Podge gloss and went over that. So here you see I still have bubbles and I'm not, I'm still trying to get them down, but because it was still wet under there, I was able to kind of push those down and get them to finally stick and have everything laid flat. So I did about 3 layers of the Mod Podge gloss just to give it some texture so that it looked like it was actually an oil painting. So, and then I did this one as well, and this is also off of Graphics Fairy website. Well, that's it for our Throwback Thursday. I hope you enjoyed those projects. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't. It only takes a second. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't gone to check out my other channel, again, please do. I will link that below. And I will see you soon.